Hello, my name is Erica Guzman, and the password is pretzel. Today's date is April 28th, 2016, and I have spoken to the professor about the audience. So here we go. For many people, we follow a daily morning routine, from waking up to a scheduled time, to breakfast, or even a quick little workout. But what's not complete without a cup of coffee? According to Harvard School statistics, there is an average of 54% of Americans over the age of 18 that consume or buy coffee daily. To put it into more perspective, that's about 3 cups of coffee per individual, or as a whole, we'll drink 600 billion cups of coffee per year, spending over $40 billion on just coffee alone. And that's a lot of coffee. However, as the years go by, coffee is becoming higher in demand and more expensive. Not only coffee impacts the lives of people in America, but it impacts people around the world who grow the coffee, pick the coffee, and wash the coffee, all delivered to your local grocery shop or coffee shop. However, climate change has been affecting these beautiful beans very, very recently. It's becoming more difficult to grow, as only 1 degree Celsius can actually make a huge difference and possibly hurting the entire crop. So what exactly can we do? If you happen to be an avid coffee drinker like me, or if any of you know anybody who loves coffee, there is a solution. On September of 2015, Starbucks introduced what they called a one bag, one tree commitment, and they partnered with Conservation International, an organization that is dedicated to protecting nature and the ecosystem. They want to make sure that we still have our food, water, and fresh air and our stable climate. And here's how it works. You simply buy 1 pound of coffee, Starbucks will donate 1 tree. That's simple. Or even simpler, you go to conservationinternational.org and you donate whatever you can, and they will match it 100% to the cause, finding ways with a team of people that they know and scientists that can monitor and track and prevent or strengthen us from climate change. So why exactly should we donate to Starbucks and Conservation International? For starters, Starbucks has been ethically resourcing their beans with Conservation International for over 15 years and is still growing. In fact, Starbucks is the only large coffee chain to have 99% ethically resourced coffee. Means that they're buying from companies or farms that love and rely on this, not just factories. Because of this, they have created what they call a cafe practice program, or coffee and farming equity program. It is designed to improve the coffee producing, improve the lives of the communities, and protect the ecosystem that they rely on to live. They are also given the proper tools and guidance to help their farms thrive while maintaining a stable income. The resourcing comes from 4 major continents: North America, South America, Africa, and Asia, and it impacts over 51 countries. Because of the Cafe Practice Program, they have also been able to monitor climate change, and they are constantly tracking it. In fact, they are finding ways to lessen the chances of climate change while strengthening the resilience to prevent it, or at least when climate impacts. So that way, we do have a backup plan. And speaking of climate change, that is also one of the main reasons why they are teaming up. They want to monitor it and try to find ways to prevent it, or at least strengthen what we have. According to Union Concerned Scientists and the Climate Change, Agriculture, and Food Society, climate change is a huge threat, especially to our crops. As little as 1 degree Celsius can completely change or wipe out a whole lot of coffee. So coffee mainly grows near the Tropic of Cancer and Capricorn, or known as the coffee belt, where it's warm and great for the beans. However, because of Earth's geography slightly tilting, it's becoming harder and harder for coffee to grow, making many areas ungrowable by 2050. By then, only coffee is able to grow in many forests. However, this will lead to deforestation, or getting rid of forests, and we only have 31% of the forest covering the earth left. Because of deforestation, that will lead to extinction of many animals and plants we have today. If also deforestation does happen, this will lead to more new diseases and pests that coffee plants can get through. If there's more pests than plants, then it will completely wipe out the lot, costing farmers to have over $500 million worth of damage per year, making coffee extremely unfavorable to grow, making it very expensive. And speaking of expensive, just imagine how expensive your cup of coffee will be in the next 50 years. In fact, it'll actually double in price per pound. And that doesn't include any inflation. And only then your coffee will truly become a luxury. Lastly, one thing that they both teamed up with is the solution. They want to plant more trees and help the earth. And it's the simplest thing that they can do that helps the planet and still keep the business alive. So, how much has Starbucks exactly contributed? As of March 10th of this year, Starbucks has donated over 10 million trees, meaning that it's creating 800 plus jobs and giving people better lives. With over millions of rust-free seedlings, it is promising that we'll see coffee 50 years down the road. Even with climate change and unpredictable outcomes, they'll be, with Starbucks and CI with the technology, they'll make sure that we will still thrive. By then, Starbucks will hopefully be 100% ethically resourcing coffee, inspiring others to do so and change the planet as a whole. So what they are doing is pretty much tracking climate change while changing the world and giving people better lives and still supporting us with tons of coffee. Howard Schultz, the founder of Starbucks, created a mission statement to inspire and nurture the human spirit. One person, one cup, one neighborhood at a time. And he took that to a whole new level. While people are connecting worldwide with just a single cup of coffee, and Conservation International teaming up with Starbucks to help the planet and achieve its goals. It all makes this future seem a little bit brighter. I urge you to donate to Conservation International and Starbucks, or even just buy a pound of coffee. Your donation will make a difference, and you'll be glad you'll see your tree produce coffee in the next 50 years. Thank you.